Okie dokie, kids. Welcome to Tone on a Budget. Once again, my name is Craig, and this is where I talk about things that come through here. I do a lot of buying, selling, trading of gear, and I try stuff out. Stuff I like, I keep. Stuff I don't like, keeps moving on down the road. And I share my observations and opinions with you guys, so that you can make a better educated decision when you go to buy some of this gear. And this is stuff that, you know, bass players, guitar players, we're all thinking about maybe buying. Stuff that's out there that's being marketed to us, the average, everyday bassist, guitarist, keyboardist, some of the stuff. And anyway. Today, what we're going to be looking at is this puppy right here. I'm sure any of you bassists will recognize this, and I'm sure you've looked at it on the online sites, the seller sites. This is the MXR M80 preamp slash direct out, or DI, for bass. And I like this one. I've had it quite a while now. Surprised I didn't do a review of it before. Actually, let me bring this back over here. This thing, it has two switches. One to turn on the EQ, and the other to turn on the distortion, which it has the clean volume. It has 3-band EQ right here. That's bass, mid, and treble. It has clean volume. Then it has distorted volume. It has the let's see. This is the blend button that blends the distortion into the mix. The next one is the trigger, and that's how much signal will trigger the effect. And then there's gain itself. As you can see, I've got, these settings are pretty conservative. The gain is very low. The EQ down here is pretty flat. So I'm going to give you a quick little demo. I'm using my Rickenbacker 4003S. Okay. This is with the effect on, not the distortion yet. Okay. Now we kick in the distortion, give it a little bit of boost, and I like it. I think it sounds great. It throws some meat and potatoes into the whole thing. Gives you a nice growl. You don't have to turn the distortion up very much. Just a little bit, just enough to give it a little. You can see it's grabbing it on the low end and on the high. So I like this. This is a really good distortion. As you can see, when the effect is on, you got that little red light there. And when you turn on the distortion, there's a little red light up there. Turn it off. The red light goes out. And I'm going to play again without the box, just going clean through it. That's it. So, if you're thinking about the MXR M80 DI slash preamp, it's definitely one to consider. I like it. I think it does a good job. I think it's very simple to use. A couple of the other settings, in fact, I got to change my glasses here because I'm blind. I can't see far, I can't see near, but there's a couple other settings I want to share with you here. You have color, which basically it shuts off the EQ and it puts a default EQ onto the signal. It's got phantom switch or ground, and that's for the XLR. If you want to power this thing from the XLR, you can put on phantom and turn on the phantom on the mixing board, and it will power this thing. You don't have to have it plugged into the, I believe it's a 9-volt supply. It has this input, that's your main input. It has a parallel output, which is a 1/4 inch going out. You can send that to another amplifier or to a mixer, wherever you want to go. It has the main output here. And then it has one more button here, and that's for gate. This thing has a built-in compressor gate that can help quiet down a noisy bass. You know, when you're not playing, the gate will kick in, and it'll silence the bass until there's signal from the strings. And that's it. It's a really, simple thing. It says MXR Bass Innovations Bass DI Plus. And that's it. That's a real simple box. It's also one of the least expensive bass DIs out there. It's the price point's great, and it does a really good job. It's not noisy. It does what it's supposed to do. It does exactly what you want it to do, and it creates a pretty nice tone. In fact, I'm gonna do it again one more time. Anyway, the MXR Bass DI Plus, or what they call the M80, is the model number. Check it out. You might like it. As always, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Peace and God bless.